Simpin' ain't easy.
Scotty Simpin.
Simpatico.
Apocalypto.
Apocalypse Now.
Now that's what I call music, volume 2.
Volume
Volume
1.
what?
I was going to say 12, and I just bailed on it for some reason. I don't know why.
It's like a G-dog on a fly tip, flossing with the pussy, cutting in the crib.
Have we had him back?
No, this is the first. Oh, wait. This is at some point we'll have him back.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's possible.
It's a nice,
Timelines are fucked up.
God,
vague
I'm so
illusion.
tired. Yeah, here's something annoying. Okay, so UFC 300 is this weekend, right?
Totally, totally up on that.
And I don't generally give a shit. But like when I was getting my hair cut, obviously UFC was on because that's all my barber just cares about UFC and Joe Rogan. That's it. And so
what's the connection there? Just kidding.
And so like whatever. Like I saw some preview hype video and I was like, all right, like I'm kind of in. You know, I'll check it out. And then the bar I go to posts on Instagram, reserve your tables for UFC 300. Right. So I DM and I'm like, how much is a table? And they said, oh, it's free. Like you just have to reserve, blah, blah, blah. It's just like a regular reservation. I was like, okay, I'd like to reserve a table for 2. Here's my name, blah, blah, blah. And they respond. And again, this is a bar I go to 2-3 times a week. Like I'm
the Sexy
always
Johnny
there.
bar?
They know who the fuck I am.
The twins
said,
in the Sexy Johnny bar?
Yes. You got to call to make a reservation. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Now I'm not going to go.
Wow. You spite planned?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Made me mad. What are we doing?
Why? Who would you have to call?
They want me to call. It's probably the same fucking person.
That's fucking stupid.
Come on.
It's stupid on so many levels, but the most stupid of which is you would think the method with the paper trail would be the one.
The easiest thing, right?
Yeah, because
Here's
otherwise
a fucking DM.
I called. Yeah, I called.
Especially with there being no charge.
Actually, you
Big
should
pet
do
peeve
that.
for my dad is when he sends someone an email and they text him, he loses his shit. He's like, you must stick to the chain of communication that has been established.
Look, man, I do hate that. If like we're texting and now we're DMing on IG, like no. We're just
Why is May's dad John Malkovich?
The expulsion of our jism. Unimpeded expulsion of our jism.
Oh man.
That's
you gotta keep it in the same channel. If you're
man, come on.
If you're texting with someone,
Wait,
I guess the only one is if you text with someone and they call you, right? Like that's all right.
It depends. I don't know. I've got some people giving me cold calls lately. I don't do that. You gotta like Amin knows you gotta text. Like, hey, you got a minute.
Yeah, definitely. But I take that a million times over a FaceTime call.
Oh yeah.
Don't FaceTime me.
I don't want to put pants back on. Like I'm not gonna.
I don't want to see you. I don't want you to see me.
That's fair. I get that.
It's like wait. I mean, were you about to say I should show off and be like, well, I called?
Yes.
To pull that grift.
Yeah.
But then what if they don't have a table for me?
You say I come here all the time.
Them?
You guys do this to me.
I would rather
scenario be you leave, right?
You'll actually get. See, I would say they'll give you some free booze.
I would rather sit at the bar anyway, but I don't want to have to get there early, fight for a position at the bar, and then all that. I just want to show up and fucking chill, watch it for a little bit, go home.
I don't know who's fighting.
I don't know. Don't remember.
Doesn't matter.
It was a cool hype video, though. I know that.
We have to be gaining on UFC, right? If they're only at 300 and we're at 220 something.
How is that possible that we're gaining?
They must not do it every week, right?
I
they
think
must
they
be doing
do.
it like.
I don't know. Yeah, because UFC's been around longer than whatever amount of years that would be.
It's definitely been around longer than us.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's got to be like once a month or something like that.
Maybe.
That's 300 months. In years.
The next 300 months.
You sounded like
25 years.
Bingo
Me in
there.
the trunk. And they bump. 12 numbered events per year. Yeah, they do one a month. We're gonna catch
300
them.
months?
We're gonna catch them like next year sometime. Watch it back, UFC.
Fuck you, Dana White.
Breathe in.
Yeah.
Breathe. Oh, no, that's time like I fucked up.
Yo, Preston? Preston Myers, dude, what's going on, man?
That one's just for the homies. I did add a new one. I don't know if you guys will, if this will do anything for you guys, but I love the sound.
Muscles.
The fuck is that?
Yeah. It's nothing.
What? No, what do you mean that's nothing?
It's John C. Reilly as Dr. Steve Brule.
Muscles.
Who's that for?
Me. Me, baby. Me.
I mean, I like it better than Baking Soda. I fucking hate that song. So, yeah.
Oh, I like when I push the button and it gives me the like caution sign alert. That's always promising.
This button's
It means
too
that
hot?
something's wrong.
Yeah.
Means Zach somehow hacked my soundboard and took it off.
You still got them, Mowgli's?
This idea is just straight up bad. That algorithm is busted. It's among the worst ideas I've ever heard.
Top 5 easily.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Kinda broke the ceiling, y'all, so all I got is 5.
Welcome to Cinephobe Top 5. This is the podcast where we rank different categories of things that have appeared in the Cinephobe universe. Top 5 list plus 2 outside looking ins, or OLI. This week, we went through the entire archive and we had to pick the top 5 movies that got one file, but it can't be your own. So basically, Zach and Mayes and I are all picking off a different list. There is some crossover.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's
not your own pick, not your own file.
Yeah. You guys are fucking welcome, by the way. I've easily given you the best options.
Yeah,
Easily.
you posted this on Twitter, so we might as well do it. You said you should be thanking me, and then before I could say why, you immediately jumped in and said, because I fucking picked the most files, I filed the most solo picks, blah, blah, blah. Zach
That's not what I
Formula,
said.
fuck you.
I said
That's what it
gave you
sounded
the
like
most
in the text.
bountiful harvest of options for the
Yeah, all
CT5.
caps, bountiful.
Yeah. That is Zach Formula, though.
Zach Formula is a
not
Cobra
a junior.
formula without the interjection.
Yeah.
He
It's
sets
just me
himself
talking.
up, but he ducks it. It's like the Torrey Craig Andre
Zach.
Drummond.
Yes.
Zach Harper. He sets himself up and he ducks it.
So, I mean, I had to count your guys's, right? And so I did the tally, and it was 12 for Amin and 33 for Zach.
That's a hefty amount. Yeah, that's
And I'm
tough.
guessing that I was somewhere slightly higher than Amin. I didn't count my own, obviously.
Let me do that real quick. Yeah, you got a lot, man.
You have a lot, Maze, because you have a lot of movies that are just terrible.
Oh, and you don't. Got it.
I've got 17 of yours written. I don't know if I wrote down every single option, but I was writing down options that I wouldn't even pick.
But also,
But I was just trying to get the full list.
But Maze, like you said, and you don't, but it's mathematically proven. I have the least amount of one file movies. So.
Well, because I'm an honest filer and an honest phober.
And I pick good movies.
No. I pick good movies as well, but
I think
I mean, you also have the most negative sweeps, so.
I think we're saying the same thing here, Zach, which is Maze picks awful movies.
Got it. Okay.
he does this thing where he's like, "Oh, well, you picked it, so you're gonna file it."
So on a list where we are all going to be called out for the one file movies that one person filed and no one else filed, I'm still the worst. Got it.
Yes,
Makes
Correct.
sense.
we're all on the same page.
All right, let's start with the outside looking ins. Let's do Zach first. I'll go second, and then Maze, you go third.
Well, I don't think this is recency bias, but I was kind of galvanized for this OLI because last night I was watching an episode of Seinfeld and they had both Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi on the tables. Reindeer games, Amin's pick.
Dude, that movie was fun. We got to rewatch that one.
I wouldn't mind rewatching. Look, I wouldn't mind rewatching it. I do think there's a chance I might change my pick, but I don't remember a lot of that movie. So I can't say for sure,
movie.
but we've referenced it a lot. I love me some Benny Affs.
We're truckers.
We're truckers, motherfucker.
I wish that sound was better.
Are we gonna bring Ben Affleck into this ass-on award sweepstakes, which is now becoming
no, we can't. Well, again, timeline's fucked
competitive.
up. We can't mention the latest contender, but I will say Ben Affleck is nowhere near as bad as those guys.
I agree. He's bad. He's really bad, but not that.
This is
don't forget suckmydick.com. Okay.
How could we? He smashed that laptop over his knee. That might come up, by the way. That's eligible for this episode.
That was a one file?
Yes, Zach.
He's so
unbelievable.
I would say Ben Affleck is the Norman Powell. Like, he's a good NBA player, but it's like you can't compare him to like LeBron and and shit.
Fair enough.
All right. Okay, my outside looking in. And I realized that with almost all of these movies that I picked, there is a singular signature quote, which is why I'm like, because when I was doing this, let me take you behind the scenes. When I was making the list, I was like, fuck, this is hard because these movies are all terrible, which makes sense because I phobed them, right? So now I'm trying to find like the hint of a silver lining. Yeah. And so I found out that most of the silver linings came in the form of fun quotables, like, for instance, my name's Carson Phillips, and I'm a PI.
You're well. How is that OLI? That should be number one.
Dude,
oh, my God.
That's pretty good.
Oh, my God.
The Poison Rose, in case you were wondering.
What? We got to do a rewatch of that so you guys can fix it.
We did that already.
I know, but we got to do another one.
We can't start doing the re-rewatchingtons. We really can't.
I disagree. We should do one.
We got people coming up and saying like, "Oh, you got to do this one again." I'm like, "We did it 2 months ago. We watched it already."
The Fanatic.
It's like we've done it. It was one of the first ones we did.
We reference it almost every fucking episode.
Yeah.
You don't respect the Boulevard, and you don't respect the fans,
including in the new IG clip that I put up today.
Yes, that Amin he knows what he's doing. He absolutely knows what he's doing with that voice.
I didn't. Hold on. I didn't watch it. So.
Oh, you didn't watch it? It's where you start
bingo. How does that ring any bells?
You remember the bingo conversation with Peter Dante, Adam Sandler? Steve asked the photographer to stop taking his picture. You got like 32 of them already.
Sounds like a kid when he says that, by the way.
Yeah.
And that's why I wrote the note. Steve might be a bingo.
Oh.
Might?
Oh.
At this point? Because he doesn't like pictures.
Be respectful.
No, because he's like, you already took like 32 of them the way.
No, don't do the moose voice. Don't do the moose voice. Don't do that. You know what you're doing. Don't do that.
I don't want to, Todd. You don't respect the Boulevard, and you don't respect the fans.
I watched the TikTok. Apparently, Peter Dante and Adam Sandler had a huge falling out. Did you guys know that?
Over what?
Over Peter Dante. Apparently, he was checking into a hotel in Santa Monica, and he called one of the attendants a bingo. Yes.
Bingo. Bingo.
Two of the worst bingo words that you could possibly use.
Zach is flying through.
Look, I got a lot of possibilities in my head
words,
right now.
like the Matrix.
I feel like I'm in Minority Report right now.
There's a red ball that comes out. Bingo. Zach's about to say the bingo word.
Are we saying like maybe they're a bingoed bingo?
I would say they are the bingo word to use was like mystery lion smoking a cigarette in England.
Yes. Okay. Well, the mystery lion one, I'm not.
How mystery lion would approach the opposite sex.
As far as the girl goes, you keep her off balance. You insult her. That's right. You make her feel bad. Then you compliment her. You knock her down. You bring her up. And when she seems interested, walk away.
And then smoking a cigarette in London.
But why would those two go together?
I'm guessing that the person was both.
Supercharge that real quick just to make sure. Yep.
Pretty much spilled all the beans right there.
Don't do the moose voice.
That should be the new intro. Don't do the moose voice.
Maze, what is your first OLI?
This was the toughest one. I was grasping at straws to get to 7 here because you're choking at 7. I don't know if you guys know that, but I had to put this one down just so I could contradict the tagline. I did think it, and I did say it. The Bye Bye Man.
Wait, who filed Bye Bye Man?
You did.
You motherfucker.
That movie was fun.
You dipshit.
That movie was so fun, man.
You had to be reminded that it was you that filed it so you could say it was fun.
Yeah. The episode was fun. I don't know if the movie was fun. My next OLI, we have done a rewatchington of it. It's actually referenced in that IG post that Mayes picked because there's a shot of lightning that is just a piece of paper.
Oh.
You don't piss on hospitality. It's Troll 2,
Goddamn
which
right.
was filed by Mayes.
Retroactively. That was a rewatching file.
Yes.
Oh shit! So it was a sweep, and then
It was a, yeah.
I
And now he likes
resurrected
it,
it
allegedly.
just for this list.
Oh shit!
That
All
witch,
right,
though. That witch can get it.
Zach's popcorn is popping right now.
Sunlight's out.
He's submerged.
It is.
in
It's light out. It's real light out.
She's got the corn of cob and corn on the cob in her garter, right? And she takes it out and
She, yeah. She,
and then all of a
you know
sudden,
where she was hiding
pop,
that.
pop.
My other OLI didn't have a catchphrase, but did have a character that immediately rose to Cinephobe hallowed halls. It's Jaws 4. Shout out to Michael Caine.
You're welcome.
Bantering as he's about to die.
Which you want to make an award.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to make the Hoogie banter till you
Near
drop
death banter.
award.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this one for me, my next OLI. I'm kind of surprised we haven't done a rewatchington of this yet. It's on the list. We should do it. Zach filed it, and
That's good.
it's got a lot of memorable moments. You got
All about the
the
memories.
origin story of getting flushed out a chemical toilet. You've got going Shaquille on Benjamin Bratt's butt.
Yeah.
You got Petoff, the director. You got the realization that we made that Halle Berry was cosplaying as Zooey Deschanel the entire time. It's Catwoman.
That's a banger, man.
And a CT5 death of Sharon Stone falling.
Yeah. There's
to the
so much
dummy.
from that movie. We have to do a rewatching. That's a
We
file.
have to. I
Yeah.
can't believe we haven't done it yet.
All right. My number 5. This is one that Amin filed only. I think we've done a rewatchington of it a while ago, but I don't remember fully. But what I do remember is 2 things. 1, my man Steve Gettenberg, and 2, give me some soul kisses, baby. It's Teen Witch.
Yep.
Top
Sure
that.
is.
movie. It was a fun movie. I don't know why you guys don't like fun.
I think it's because whatever her face lively is just didn't she's just not interesting.
Whatever her face like.
Ironically, lively is not lively. Yeah.
Number 5 for me, again, features someone we know and we love and we cherish. It's Hurricane Smith. R.I.P. Carl Weathers.
Yeah. Did not make my list, but
It was a terrible movie, but
OOLI.
yeah.
RP to Carl.
Septic tank.
Oh.
Yank.
Yep.
Oh.
Septic.
Oh.
You
All right.
Charge that.
Oh. Well, that's a real up right there. Okay. My number 5.
The 2 up.
There's 2 reasons to pick this movie. Only 2 reasons that make this movie onto my list.
Giant popos.
It's Zach's
Wait.
sweaty ass
Who the fuck
watching
filed that?
Barbed Wire.
Oh.
I
was gonna say we both swept.
Yeah, Norm is not eligible for this list. Also, it was my pick, not eligible in any way.
right.
But
Yeah.
I had to go to the unhoused gentleman himself to reference the giant popos, the kickoff Barbed
she's
Wire.
perfect. She's perfect.
Classic Casablanca movie. How could it not
No,
be considered?
it's not. It's not a Casablanca movie at all.
It's Casablanca with popos.
It's more of a Casablanca movie than fucking Out Cold.
That's true. It is. Yes.
They're equally Casablanca movies.
All right. My number 4, this is a movie near and dear to Amin's heart. Okay. It is coming for rewatching at some point, and I do wonder if I will change my stance on it. But Amin, it looks like you're leaving right now in the camera. Bye, Mr. Mayor. Bye. Bye. It's A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Yeah, it's not a CT5 unless that gets said.
So, CT5 future episode, CT5, I can't believe nobody else filed this movies. Because that's my number 1. That is by far. I am still
because you can pick your own pick in that one.
It's like,
I don't mind that. Yeah, I don't mind
it's
that.
like,
yeah.
You rank
Spoiler
the ones
alert.
that are
So it's the
mine are all my
opposite
picks.
of this list, where it's like it's the one file that you picked, that you filed, that you can't believe nobody else filed.
You can't believe it. That one, I legitimately, to this day, I feel like you guys really enjoyed that movie, and you just didn't want.
I enjoy about 2/3 of it. It's too long though, and some of the stuff is too drawn out. But again, I'm willing to rewatch, and I do think there's a possibility I'll change my pick.
All right, we'll put it on the rewatchingtons list then.
Yeah.
How many rewatchingtons?
How many
this time?
Number 4. Like I said, it's either people that we know and love or catchphrases. And for the longest time, we haven't done it in a long time, but for the longest time, this catchphrase reigned supreme. It's time to see what this ooze can do. It's TMNT 2.
That was a 1 file? Wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Okay. All right. My number 4. I mean, you mentioned it, Zach. It's Teen Witch. And I had a couple more notes here because it does have a weird foothold in the culture. And it's something that I had never heard of. I'd never heard of this movie, but for a certain generation,
it was a cult classic.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And this was really crystallized when I texted you recently, Zach, that I got to the point in 30 Rock where we have Robin Lively guest star as like someone from Liz Lemon's high school reunion. And then 2 episodes later, Kenneth is filling time and he raps Top That. And he's like, that is Top That from the movie Teen Witch. And this is late 2000s, close to 2010. So I don't know which writer. I don't know if it's Tina Fey herself.
It might be.
Or
it might be
someone
Tina Fey,
in the writer's room, but they clearly were up on Teen Witch. The Top That video is absurd. And then, of course, there's been a little bit of a Robin Lively renaissance lately.
Is there?
So first of all, it blew my mind that we're already 2 years removed from season 5 of Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is already up to 5 seasons, and the 5th season came out 2 years ago. She came back.
Timeline.
Because she was in the Karate Kid 3, and they bring everybody back.
I thought you were going to say it's been 2 years since season 5 of Cinephobe. I'm like, oh wow, has it been?
We don't do seasons.
Yeah, we
believe
just
it or
keep
not.
going.
We should. Well, I don't know.
It's
We did
One long ass season, man.
Dude, yeah. We're still in season 1. It's episode 200.
We're doing like honeymooners style, where it's just like you're gonna do 200 episodes a year. But
by the way, Karate Kid 3 is available on Netflix, and it is on my list for this year.
That's Terry Silver, right? Like we need to do that.
Oh, dude, it is. Dude. It's the best Karate Kid.
So I never watched Karate Kid 3.
Put me down for a file.
But then when I watched
Cobra Kai.
They're like, who the fuck is this Terry Silver guy? Is a new character? And they're like, no, it's Karate Kid 3. And so I went back and watched Unhinged.
In terms of like character entrances, Terry Silver would be a CT5
Dangerous
contender.
Knight's Crew.
Yo.
CT5 villain. Like he is going to hammer these CT5 lists.
Remember how I, like in the Dangerous Knight's Crew, I said you need a money guy, you need like an enforcer, you need a wild card.
He's all of the above.
He's everything. He's everything.
He's a 5-tool Dangerous Knight's Crew.
He's slicked back into a ponytail like he is the ultimate. You know what? Update the list now.
But Robin Lively was also in the box with Taylor Swift during a Jets game this year.
That's true. That's
when we last saw her.
Maze, please supercharge it. But I forgot. I got to update my CT5 list.
Oh, boy.
CIA agent.
Why are you doing this to me? This is not an edited episode.
This is
So
All
yeah,
right,
Teen
number
Witch
three?
number 4, DJ Raymondo.
I wasn't for number 3. This is also an Amin file. I wasn't going to.
You didn't lie.
No,
I'm going to lie.
that was a sweep. I hope. I wasn't going. I wasn't going to pick this because I didn't think it had enough Parmesan on it. But then Mom's got policies, so she kind of ends up putting a lot on there. It's MIB2.
You!
I just said
Dumb fuck!
Oh, I remember why. I filed it because they were running Windows on a MacBook.
That's why. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. What an incredible
it was
reason.
another one of your favorite.
Combination.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I noticed this in the intro to the scout episode when he says no one gives a damn dong diddly or whatever
Ding
the fuck he
dong.
says.
Yeah.
Ding dong diddly. Play that and combination next to each other. It sounds I'm not wrong for thinking that was. I'm just saying I'm not wrong for that.
Why are you digging a deeper pool? Why are you digging a hot tub on this one?
I will
Let it go.
dig deeper than Sean Astin. No, I heard it and I was like, oh, that
You're starting to
it's dead
sound
on.
like our listener who wants us to announce, hi, this is Mayes talking. Hi, this is Zach talking.
You
Hi, this
fucking
is
bingo.
OBK
If you-
Fix. Hi, this is Drake. Combination. The fuck are you talking about?
I mean, you're number 3.
Number 3.
Hey, this is Mayes talking now. I have some thoughts.
Hey,
Here's my
Zach,
next note.
I mean, you're number 3.
Thanks, Zach.
Fucking bingo. You know who you are.
Dude.
I think we found our clip.
I already wrote it down. Oh, hey guys, this is Mayes here. I just wanted to let you know that I'm talking now.
Yeah. Hey, it's Zach. We still throwing it at Amin for his number 3.
Yeah, still a Beats third pick, but
that was
Oh my
Mayes.
God.
that was Mayes talking. Yeah,
Oh shit, man! Damn, Maze. I want to comment, but I can't edit. I don't want him to edit. So like, yeah, it's exactly what you think it is.
Yep.
Oh, my number 3.
Bingo.
Love, yeah. Love is a complicated thing. Sometimes it's not straightforward. Sometimes you love someone and they love you back, but you guys can't be together. So when that happens, you just have to claim you wrote dozens of letters. When in actuality, you wrote like 5 or 6.
And they all said what that amount to.
Over the top.
Yeah. Oh my God.
you guys
it
were
was
my
funny.
cock.
You guys were wrong on that
They got
episode.
to talk about their child together. My cock.
Yeah, I when I was going through the list and I was trying to remember why I phobed over the top, and I remembered when I had the meltdown at the end of the episode, and I realized like, why would he just take the money? Like,
Yeah.
What?
That's a CT5 Amin is blowing a
God.
gasket. Like,
Yes, he fucking lost it.
is that a Sean Astin before Sean Astin was a thing?
my God.
Absolutely.
Just take the fucking money and get out of there, Sly. Take the money downstairs, bet on yourself, buy the
dug
whole
a
fucking trucking
lake.
industry.
Like, Maze, you're number
It
3.
made
That
zero
was Zach
sense.
talking.
This is Mayes talking, and my number 3. All them years of Cinephobe. All that time I put in.
You unbelievable, man.
It's White Man's Burden.
Oh my God. You guys should have changed that pick, man. Come on.
I missed the rewatchington, so
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we had
got to do it
Snacky
again.
with
Then.
us on that one. I mean,
Yeah.
it's in terms of Cinephobe lore, it's hard to beat, man.
It is hard to beat. Yeah, it's up
we
there.
have
we-
an award.
Reality Changed Sides. We have an award for his voice that
drops
he does.
and drops and drops. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the rewatchington really brought back the drops because we were just doing Need My Fucking Job, man. We were just doing that one.
That one, and also I'm horny too, baby.
Yeah, I'm horny too.
Yeah, I'm horny too, baby.
And then we've expanded the repertoire a little bit. We've also got
Now you the ignorant motherfucker.
Zach, you're number 2. That was
number
Amin.
2.
Oh, that was Maze talking, but now it's Zach's going to talk
Now
now.
you fucked it up.
Yeah. All right. This is Amin talking for Zach, number 2 pick. This
is Amin talking is how he answers his phone. So
yeah. Go for Amin. All right. I expected to file this movie. I don't remember. Have we done a rewatching? I don't think we've done a rewatching it, but this is a Maze file only. We do reference this a lot. Amin talked about quotables and everything, characters, and maybe if we rewatch it, we'll get a chance for everyone to just chill. It's Batman and Robin.
Hey.
Let's kick some ice.
The bat nipples.
Just keep it rolling because my number 2 is also
That's what I'm
Batman and
Wow!
Robin.
Look at that.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Yo.
The noise at the end, the gun at the end.
Somehow, even though I know it was more than a day's work, I think Arnold as Mr. Freeze rolling out
Legendary.
72 ice puns in 30 minutes of screen time is the Del Orlando Award.
It's pretty good. Also, that Hanna-Barbera ass noise for the gun at the end there.
And Bane's driving hat.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I still was that former function, right? Was he trying to be stylish, or was that him being into
Who knows, man?
It's both, baby.
It's one of the greatest fucking mysteries. Oh my God.
Bane's fighting in UFC 300, actually. So
Bane.
I gotta get that table.
All right, my number 2 is the only movie on this entire list, OOLIs included, that I should have filed. And the only reason that I didn't, and we haven't done a rewatchington, and maybe that would change if we did the rewatchington. The only reason I didn't file this movie is because it was missing the scene that I was waiting for the entire time. It's The Wicker Man.
Yeah.
And the version I watched skipped over the not the bees scene where they break his legs and put the bee helmet on his face. And it pissed me off so much.
An immediate file. Also, him punching that woman when he's in the bear suit is also an all-time moment. Yeah.
That 15-minute sequence at the end where he's flipping out, they capture him, they torture him with the bees, and then they burn him alive is incredible.
All-timer.
And for whatever reason, they didn't include it. This is
right,
talking, by the way.
Yeah, this is Zach now. My number 1. So this is also a Maze pick. I still don't like the movie. The nostalgia didn't hold for me. But there is something about that drunk motherfucker walking into the third period of a hockey game thinking he's still the coach. It's D2 Mighty Ducks.
I mean,
there's some
what a way to
bias
start
there
the
too,
year, man.
But it's also I think it's the best episode we've ever done.
It's a really good fucking episode.
Genuinely think it's the best episode we've ever done. We were so locked in on everything in that movie.
Zagoli!
Yeah, coach.
Yeah, coach. Fucking Wolf, the dentist Stanson.
Oh,
I mean,
my
he took
God.
over my list in a bunch of ways, but yeah. The biggest revelation by far watching that movie again was how bad Emilio is.
He's just spectacular.
As a kid, I thought he was the greatest thing ever. I thought he was the greatest hockey player ever. I thought he was this close to the fucking NHL. You know, they had to fucking take his knees away. He's not. He's terrible. He's 5'2".
That was Maze. This is Zach. Amin, what's your number 1?
Thanks, Zach. I gonna go with a
Goddamn
movie.
news report now.
I'm gonna go with a movie that gave us not one, not two, but three incredible quotes. You've got, "Hey, sweet Annie." You've got, "I didn't lie. I just didn't tell you certain things." And most importantly, one that we used to do a lot and it kind of died, we need to bring it back, is "Wrong. You got it wrong." Honest Steve.
Oh man, we got to
God.
do rewatching of that and change the pick.
That's back when Amin didn't like Liam Neeson movies.
That's
And then
right.
He,
Yeah,
he abruptly
He came
changed
around.
his mind after
He
that.
came around. Yeah,
What was
As
it?
he
What was the
should.
one that
I mean, it was this Liam Neeson month. I feel like
I think it was. I think it was
Black
the
Light?
go.
yeah. He didn't lie. I mean, he just didn't file certain movies.
Yeah,
That takes me to my number one.
Yeah, coach.
I will never stop referencing this as the most egregious file of all the files. It's a Patreon exclusive. It's the Delta fraud himself, Amin Elhassan, filing Delta farce. I haven't
thought about
listened
putting
to
that
it
on my list.
in
I thought
3
about it.
years.
I like
We
that
never
movie.
reference it.
Never.
I don't
Never
think
once.
anybody could tell us what happens in it.
Yes,
I just know
Amin
that we
filed
do.
it. That's all I know.
We reference it all the time.
When?
Reference
Like
you
when we have-
filing it.
when we have the Larry the Cable Guy award.
Oh, we do need that
characters
award, by the way. We need to make that's a CT5 list too, by the way. It's going to take some digging, but that's a good one as well.
Characters that have the same name
Yes.
as the actor.
I mean, the twins from Observe and Report are high up there. They for
that's
sure
really
did not
different.
want to try to name them something else.
They're the Yuan twins, and they're the UN twins in the
Yeah.
in the movie.
Subtle
Totally
difference.
Yeah.
different name.
Massive difference there. OOLIs?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we can just power through them, except for Zach's. We can't really power through Zach. So,
What?
Taxi was heavily considered. I thought about putting that
not
on
a
there.
chance. I've considered bringing down the house more than I did Taxi.
Fled.
How is
Child.
that?
How is Fled a one file fucking movie?
It's
'Cause it
kind of crazy. We
sucks.
might need to rewatch that, and I might change my pick.
I'm like,
Come on.
come on, man. Come on with it. You see that man's sweater?
Which one?
Problem
He's got
Child.
so many on.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation,
Yeah, that was-
R.I.P.D.,
Gemini
What
Man.
Men Want, and Driven were the rest of the means.
Were those on your list, or you just named
Those
them?
are the rest of the ones that you filed solo.
Okay,
Yeah.
So not like you're saying these are would on your OLL.
Oh.
I mean, the one that I like really considered was Taxi, because you're a fraud, or
Why? Like Taxi. Why is
or
it so hard to
R.I.P.D. because
understand?
you're a fraud.
You don't like the movie. You don't like.
But
you don't like
I
either.
really like R.I.P.D.
No, you
Delta
like how
farce
much
is my
I
totem
hate
for
it.
that one.
You
No,
like how
Ryan
much
Ren-
I hate R.I.P.D. That
No,
was a
I
spite file.
I like Ryan Reynolds. I think he's a
Same.
funny guy.
Same.
Okay, all right.
I like Jeff Bridges. I
like
hate
Jeff
that
Bridges
fucking
too.
movie.
My hat.
And then Zach's is long as fuck, dude.
Yeah. This is what I have on my cutting room floor, just for shits and giggles, real quick. Gemini Man was on the cutting room floor.
Yeah, same.
Pluto Nash is on the cutting room floor.
Because you saw it with your brother.
Yeah. Wet Hot American Summer, because it was funny, it just was long and boring, but it had its moments. Never Back Down.
Oh, that's a file.
I thought about that one for sure.
Come on, that should have been top of the list.
200 Cigarettes.
No, so boring.
Wet Hot
Abraham-
American Summer was 97 minutes.
Abraham Lincoln. Vampire Hunter. Which
Yeah, that's still the loophole one, right? Like,
yeah.
Loophole Fiasco.
that was the only rewatching or the only Washington.
Yeah.
Then I had Hard Rain.
Oh, file.
and Morgan Freeman being ass off in the bar when the guy's
Yeah.
talking too much. Yeah.
And just looking
then-
up, looking down to looking up, ass off.
And then Battleship.
Dude,
I also thought of the opening scene at the bar where he's flirting with the girl.
Basically, if there's a bar in there, Amin will consider it.
Yep, pretty much.
That seems right. Yeah.
Yeah. Zach's list that I considered was Geely.
Mm-hmm. Banger.
I thought about Batman vs Superman, but it's just so goddamn long.
Banger.
It was so long. Yeah.
Howard the Duck.
Banger.
Eddie.
Banger.
You know. And then I tried to do my like one from every 50-year period, and so my options for this year were Jaws, MVP, or
Zach hates
stupid. It's just such a stupid decision. It makes no sense.
Just let him do it, man.
It's a challenge to myself, man.
It doesn't make him happy.
Why do you have to hate it?
Make sure you
it was
sit
Jaws
on
or MVP. But and then don't wrap it up quite yet, because the one that I absolutely was never
do
ever gonna put on any list. It's at the very bottom of all these. Is Gallowalkers? Fuck you,
What?
Zach. Fuck you
I
for
thought
saying,
that was gonna be-
Gallowalkers is eligible. You could pick it. Fuck you.
No, we got to rewatch that.
This is Mayes talking. Fuck you, Zach Harper, the person who's about to talk right now. Go ahead, talk, Zach.
This is Zach Harper talking. We got to rewatch Gallowalkers. We have to.
CT5 worst one file movies. Did we do that already?
No.
I think we did we?
No.
Oh, no, we did we did file sweeps or phobe sweeps. Yeah.
Yeah.
At Talk Hoops, at Darth Amin, at Corn Puzzle, at Cinephobe Pod, at Count the Dings. Give us your CT5 lists and suggestions. And subscribe to that Patreon, patreon.com/countthedings.
Next time we make love, you introduce me to Jade.